Not yet. Looking for anyone. There's the shots and there's the goal! 87th minute, we get it!
Se juega en corto, Kishka que devuelve, tiran al arco y el gol. ¡Gol de LA10!
Champions of the United States of America, Spring 2025.
Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans. So they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures!
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for? For the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer.
Not yet. Looking for anyone. There's the shots and there's the goal! 87th minute, we get it!
Se juega en corto, Kishka que devuelve, tiran al arco y el gol. ¡Gol de LA10!
champions of the United States of America, Spring 2025.
Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans. So they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures.
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for? For the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer.
Not yet. Looking for anyone. There's the shots and there's the goal! 87th minute, we get it!
Se juega en corto. Kishka que devuelve, tiran al arco y el gol. ¡Gol de LA10!
Champions of the United States of America, Spring 2025.
Welcome to this presentation of UPSL Soccer Action, live on YouTube and presented by the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Shiloh High School Charlie Jordan Field for this UPSL Premier Division Playoff Final between Kalonji Pro Profile and the Georgia Revolution. Now, if you're able to, please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this presentation of the UPSL Georgia Conference Premier Division Fall Playoff Finals. It is Kalonji Pro Profile taking on Georgia Revolution FC right here at Charlie Jordan Field in Snellville, Georgia. My name is Larry Weaver. Thank you so much for coming along with us in this match. Take a look at the weather for tonight's matchup. It is dropping rapidly, 37 degrees, 15-mile-an-hour winds. These players are really going to feel that cold down there on that artificial turf. Take a look at the lineups for today's matchup. One thing to note for Georgia Revolution, no Elaine Scarrett or Leek Scarrett in the lineup for the starting 11. Elaine Scarrett, the top goal scorer for Georgia Revolution. Kalonji Pro Profile, only one change in the lineup, and that is in the defense. Jason Johnson coming into the lineup today for LaShawn Morris. Still those top three at the top of the table. Awanja Medard, Kareem Tamimi, and Thierry Jules. Can they find the back of the net like they've been able to do so often in these last few matches? We will see in this 90 minutes. Nick Nelson, the keeper for Georgia Revolution, has that professional history. He's had opportunities to play in the professional ranks, so we'll see that Georgia Revolution are going to call on him for tonight's match. It looks like Georgia Revolution are going to kick it off tonight. They are in the all-blue kits, moving from left to right. Kalonji Pro Profile in their traditional whites, moving from right to left. Center official just trying to get everybody in lineup ready to go before we get kicked off. Thank you so much for watching right here on the UPSL YouTube channel. We're going to give you 90 minutes of action here from Snellville, Georgia. Gustavo Astencio gets us underway. And this is going to be an interesting matchup between these two teams. They've competed twice in the fall season. Kalonji Pro Profile coming away with victories in both of those matches, both home and away. With the way that it was set up here in the Georgia Conference this season, it was broken into two zones, Zone 1 and Zone 2, both of these teams being a part of Zone 1. Player for the Revs is down. I believe that is Tiago Kittleman who is down. It looks like he is holding that left arm. You can see that he has a brace on it. Didn't see where the collision happened between. You can see that Kittleman is saying that he was elbowed. It'll be a drop ball for the Revs here. We're barely even 80 seconds into this match. Center official just wanting to know where the player wanted the ball to be dropped. It is. Pavlotsky gets a touch on it, but it goes out for a throw. Back underway. Not able to control that ball. Was Atencio, so it'll be a Kalonji throw. Johnson, he'll come in and throw. Like I said, Johnson replacing LaShawn Morris tonight. And he's playing over here on the left side. Now, here comes the Revs through the midfield. Tiente trying to put just enough of a touch there to force the ball off of Aturia. The Revs will get it back. Jermaine Hugh with a nice ball forward. And Demise will just see that ball out for a goal kick. Good challenge already. It's the first time that Georgia Revolution have made it to the finals here in the Premier Division for the Georgia Conference. Kalonji Pro Profile were here last season, were defeated by Potros FC. They're the only team in the Georgia Conference that has made it all the way to the Final Four in the national tournament. Now here's a chance. Saved by Menard. Good save. Had to get that one right. Goes out for a throw. It's a nice ball over the top there. Thrown in. Back to Schneider. Deflected. Comes back. Lost to Tamimi. He gets past the first challenge, but not able to control that. That one will be deflected off of Tamimi, and it will be a throw for the Revs. Take a look at that challenge by the Revs just a few moments ago. Beautiful ball from Hugh over the top, right into Aturia's position. Menard gets a touch on it. He's going to have to do better. Keeper for Kalonji does not want to give second chances to this Georgia Revolution team. They will take opportunities. They played really well so far in this playoffs. We always say that once you make it to the playoffs, everything resets, because when you look at the regular season, it is a lopsided challenge between these two teams. Over to Aturia. Being held up by Davies. That ball will go out, and it'll be a goal kick. You take a look at the season, Georgia Revolution, they were 4-3-3. They scored 19 goals, but they allowed 18. They came into the playoffs only with a +1 differential. Kalonji Pro Profile, they were 8-1-1. First place in the Zone 1. 38 goals scored. They allowed 14. They had a +24 goal differential in the regular season. The Revs came into this tournament in the third spot of Zone 1. They defeated some of the big names in Zone 2. Here's a ball down the far channel that'll roll all the way out. It'll be a goal kick for Kalonji. They started the playoffs defeating LSA Norcross Pro just like they did last season. They made it through the first round, got to the second round, defeated Pachuca, Georgia 3-2. That's where they find themselves here today. Kalonji Pro Profile, they had to defeat Scenic City 7-5, and then just a few days ago on Tuesday, they had to go up against Atlanta United, defeated them 4-1. Ashton Menard's able to get that ball, gets it over to Kamani Irving. Kamani gets it to Tiente. That ball behind Johnson. He goes down. It'll be a throw for the Revs. Corona, good throw in. Tiente gets it, though. Rolls it back to Kamani Irving, the captain. He will send a long ball, wanting to get it over there to Awanja Bedard. Not going to be able to. Another attack from the Revs. Stood up by Demise and Tiente. Win it back. Now Kalonji working down the far channel. Get it to Tiente. He tries to one-time it to Tamimi. Tamimi's turn pass. A little off the mark. Cannot get it to Medard. Pavlotsky wins it in the midfield, but he commits the foul. Take a look at our referee for tonight's matchup. Alexander Dyslevskov is our center official. Jonathan Smith and Gunwin Park are ARs, and Douglas Bonilla is our fourth official. Revs will get us back underway here in the 8th minute. Still trying to utilize that far channel. Only that one opportunity on Ashton Menard is all we have to show in this match so far. Back underway. Kamani will go to Johnson. Johnson being closed down in space. Pass back to Kamani Irving. Not the best. He is closed down, but he has to clear it out for the throw. That's one of the things with the defensive man coming in for this final. Not on the same wavelength with the rest of that defensive line. Tiente is able to get that ball. Gets it to Tamimi. Former Atlanta United two-man, trying to flip that ball over the top to Medard, to Thierry Jules. Comes back with it, cannot get that to Jules. Coming centrally to Jermaine Hugh. He'll come here on the near side to Schneider. Schneider holds up, gives it back to Hugh. Hugh will go centrally to Martinez. He'll go forward. Trying those one-time passes, going to earn the foul. Good opportunity here for the Revs. Take a look at this foul. See, as they're trying these quick passes and just pushed to the ground there. Jermaine Hugh over the ball. It's going to be a good opportunity for the Revs here in the 10th minute. This ball is only about 28 yards out, but it is almost dead center. Four-man wall for Kalonji. Ashton Menard gets everybody settled. Make that a five-man wall. Whistle blown, Jermaine Hugh. Saved by Menard. Again, he leaves an opportunity. Saved again. Offsides was called. Again, another opportunity there for Menard. He needs to be able to hold on to that ball. See, as this ball comes in from Hugh, and he spills it right there. That's just, he needs to do a little bit better on that. Back live. Rolls all the way to Nelson. Out for the throw for the Revs. This match is one of multiple matches you can catch here on the UPSL YouTube channel. Not only is our match going on right now, you see Micah Schneider is down in center circle. Lakeland United FC is taking on Fort Myers City FC right now on the UPSL YouTube channel. Then kicking off at 9:30 Eastern, Beaverton FC will be taking on St. John's FC. Look at some of the matches from yesterday and around the UPSL nationally. The Mid-Atlantic final that was last night between South Carolina United Heat and Charleston SC. South Carolina United Heat defeated them 7-1 in that Mid-Atlantic final to participate in the national tournament. Whoever wins this match will represent the Georgia Conference. We also saw FC America CFL Spurs defeat Harbor City 2-0. And then in the Texas North final, we saw Foro FC defeat Balboa FC 4-2. So we see two of the final four from last season. And let's see who's coming on for Micah. It looks like Manuel Neto will be coming on for Micah Schneider early in this match, only 13 minutes in. Whatever happened to Micah? Not well. Remember, here in the UPSL, both teams can have up to 7 substitutions throughout the match. No windows required. Thrown in for the Revs. Be a throw for Kalonji. Wanted to take it quickly. Finally does so. Just sent down the channel. Deflects off of the AR over there on the far side. Be a throw for the Revs. So far in this season, in the fall 2025 season, Balboa FC, they defeated against Foro FC, like I said, last night. Wanja Madar trying to work off of 3 men, not able to get it completely out is the Revs, but they finally do get it over to the newly entered Neto. Neto will go back. Sent forward. Good touch there by the Revs. Neto now. He'll go to Hugh. Hugh's in center circle. Elects to go to Aturia. Gets to Atencio. He tried to one-time it for Aturia. Not going to be able to get there, and it'll make its way to Menard. Chicago Nation. They made it into the national tournament, but they fell in the quarterfinals up for the East. They lost to Renegades FC, so far out of the Final Four from the spring, 2 of the teams already gone. Terry Jules trying to call for a handball was Kittleman, but not going to get it. It'll go out, though, and it'll be a throw for Kalonji per profile. Taken quickly, Tamimi and Kalen Kalonji, they share. Tamimi gets it back, threads it, trying to get it to Pavlotsky, but nice cutoff there by the Revs. Neto gets it to Hugh. He'll play it back to Kittleman. Over here to Corona. Corona able to get it to Hugh. Hugh turns, gets it centrally. Good control there by Martinez. Get it over to the far side. Starting to close down on defensively was Kalonji. They win it back. Tamimi holding up, holding off Aturia. Gets it into the channel. Just unfortunately nobody there. It's going to roll all the way to Nelson. Nelson can take his time before he threads it forward. Get it to Corona here on the near side. Medard forcing him to slow it down just a bit. Passing still really well so far here in the first 16 minutes for Georgia Revolution. Really controlling the pace of this game. Tony Tiente goes down from the challenge. The veteran former Atlanta United two-man, alongside Kareem Tamimi. Now not only just a player, but part of this Kalonji Pro Profile coaching staff in the academy, along with Kareem Tamimi and Kamani Irving, several of these players for the top team for Kalonji Pro Profile, a part of their academy coaching system. Kamani Irving, captain, barking out orders from that back line, gives it to Demise. He'll lift it forward, headed right back towards him. Ben Davies will come up, win it, clear it out. It'll be a throw for the Rebs. Lifted over the top into the channel, but too far. It'll roll out. It'll be a throw for Kalonji Pro Profile. Both these two teams play a similar structure. Kalonji Pro Profile plays a typical 4-3-3. You would call Georgia Revolutions more of a 4-2-1-3. But when it comes to Kalonji Pro Profile, their players up on the top do change their formation, and they're free to move about. Coach Bruno Kalonji allows them the freedom to switch sides, advance, and go back defensively when they feel need to. Headed forward. Terry Jules not able to get a touch of that. Pavlotsky will send it over. Aturia will run it down and he'll earn the foul off of Tiente. Quickly taken over here to Neto. He'll take a shot. It deflects, but it right into the arms of Asher Menard. Coming on early for the injury on Micah Schneider. Kittleman will blast that one out. It'll be a throw. For those of you watching it at home, you can see that gray line. That's the touch line. It's really, really hard to see down there on the pitch, sometimes even up here in the booth. It's that gray line. Johnson will be the one that'll get the throw underway. Neto gets it. Pavlotsky will send it back forward. Bounces off the backside of Jules. Tamimi tried to take a shot, but deflected. Jermaine Hugh now here near the near line. He'll play it back. Gets it right back. Overlapping was Atencio. Switch and play over to the far side. Able to control that high pass. Tiente and Tamimi trying to team up on the pressure. But get it back to Kittleman. He'll go all the way back to Nelson. Relieve that pressure. Send it forward. Jermaine Hugh chests it down. And a foul be committed by Tiente. Foul was on Ricky Martinez, number 16. 20 minutes in, Kalonji Pro Profile 0, Georgia Revolution 0 in the UPSL Georgia Conference Premier Division Playoff Final. Winner of this match moves on to the national tournament, round of 32. They'll start that tournament taking on the winner of the Kentucky-Tennessee final, which that'll be played 9 o'clock Eastern time. Tennessee Tempo taking on Kai Storms FC. The spring national champions, Tennessee Tempo, trying to find their way back in the tournament. Over to the far side. Challenge there. Goes out. Thrown down the channel. Kalonji still have it. Tencio felt like it had gone out. AR saw differently. That ball not able to thread through the defensive line of Georgia Revolution. Great turn there from the Rebs man. Aturia just not able to get the ball back from Atencio. These two teams playing very, very tight. Like I said, they've played twice this season. Kalonji Pro Profile being the victor on both of those occasions. Neto trying to take on Medard. Medard almost came away with it. Gets it to Atencio. Aturia. And you can see there just Kalonji Pro Profile defending in numbers, winning the ball back. Kalen Kalonji. He'll get it to Tamimi. Tamimi trying to get it to Medard. Able to get it. Good touch by Medard, but that one taken off of him and rolls to Nelson. On September 20th, Kalonji Pro Profile was able to defeat the Revs at Warhawk Stadium 2-0. And then they came back here on November 5th. And Kalonji won that match 3-1. Sam Pavlotsky able to get that forward to Medard. Medard has it in space. Holds up. Taken down, and he'll earn the foul off of Kittleman. I believe it was the follow-through that earned him the foul. Let's see as this ball gets to him. And it's right there. Just that little bit of a step there by Kittleman earns the free kick chance for Kalonji. It'll be Tony Tiente who will take the honors. Standing over that Voigt ball. Voigt, the official match ball sponsor of the UPSL. Two-man wall. Very close. Center official happy with the setup. Into the box. Tried a little bit of acrobatics, did Kareem Tamimi. To no avail there. That ball will roll out to be a goal kick for Georgia Revolution. Tried to sneak this one in to the near post. Just not able to take full advantage of that opportunity. Back underway here in the 26th minute. Really putting the pressure on is Kalonji Pro Profile right now. Depending on who wins this match between these two teams, it'll decide the seeding against the Mid-Atlantic South Carolina United Heat. If home will be here in Georgia or if it will be on the road to Columbia, South Carolina. Kamani Irving, he'll send it forward. Just a bit of a touch there by Kalonji. Kalen Kalonji able to get it to Terry Jules, but what a tackle there by the Rebs man to dispossess Terry Jules. Jermaine Hugh, he'll play it back. Martinez will go back to the defense. Nice ball forward. Wanja Madard jumps, gets it, gives it to Tiente. He'll go back to Kamani Irving. Tries to thread it through to Wanja Madard, and almost, if it wasn't for that sliding tackle there by Kittleman, Corona, he will go to Salcedo, and Martinez will go back to Aline. Another ball forward. Johnson headed it back in the midfield. Neto gets it, gives it to Hugh. Atencio now. Back to Neto. Here in the near channel, taking on Johnson. Forced back to Salcedo. Over to Corona. Kamani Irving gets it. Was a slow roller to Pavlotsky, but Johnson able to deflect it off of the Rebs man. Earns the throw for Kalonji Pro Profile. Kalen Kalonji able to get it to Medard. Wanja Medard back to Tony Tiente. He'll play it through to Thierry Jules. He tries to one-time it up and over the bar and out for a goal kick. You can see what Thierry Jules was thinking there. Striker for Kalonji Pro Profile. Just a little off the mark there. Back underway here for Georgia Revolution. Corona was being closed down by Kareem Tamimi. Forced the ball out for a throw. Jason Johnson gets us back underway. Kamani Irving. Back to Demise. Demise will give it to his captain. Those two have been a solid pair in the defensive line for Kalonji Pro Profile this season. Tony Tiente will play back to Ben Davies. Ben Davies has spent a good portion of this season in the starting 11. Jermaine Hugh able to get it to Neto. Lays it off to Aturia. Aturia trying to get around Davies. Into the box. Asher Menard, great grab there by the young keeper. Thrown in to Kareem Tamimi. Frenchman makes the turn. Cannot get past that third challenge, but it'll go out. It'll be a throw. Good tackle by Ricky Martinez. Johnson gets past Neto. Switching it over to the far side. Medard controlling it. Controlling space as well. Taking on two men. Loses it. But earns the foul. As this is the last match of the Georgia Conference before we go into the national tournament. We'll sprinkle in our awards here for the fall season. Golden Boot Award winner for the 2025 fall season was Wilfred Camden Chopa from Georgia Impact. He was formerly a part of this Kalonji Pro Profile. Tony Tiente over the ball, 32 yards out, just almost on the touchline on the far side. Terry Jules gets up, gets ahead on it, and it's going to earn a corner for Georgia Revolution. The coach of the season this season, Coach Ruiz of Potros FC, was able to get through the regular season undefeated. Fell in the playoffs to Pachuca, Georgia. Also fell to Kalonji Pro Profile in the U.S. Open Cup qualifiers. Lifted into the box from Johnson. Medard heads it. Cannot get full control of it. Good clearance, but gets into Pavlotsky's possession. Holds off the first challenge. Lays it off. Demise. He'll go to Irving. Irving tries a soft little poke. Able to get it to Pavlotsky, but it will be knocked out. It'll be a throw for Kalonji Pro Profile. Final award, the David Magala Keeper of the Season. That will go to Cameron Verona of Potros FC. Had the best performance of a goalkeeper this season. Of course, the Keeper of the Season award now named the David Magala Award in honor of Kalonji Pro Profile's David Magala, who sadly passed away last season. Kalonji Pro Profile have been struggling to find his replacement all of this season. Had to utilize the services of 5 different keepers this fall season before locking in on Ashton Menard. Lost possession there, did Johnson. Jermaine Hugh loses it to Pavlotsky. It makes its way back to Kamani Irving. He'll lift it forward. Medard tried to sneak that ball off of the Revs man, wasn't able to do so. These two teams looking for that opener. Thierry Jules couldn't control it. Vitoria trying to get it to Neto, and Tiente just a step in front. Pavlotsky gets his pass back, but Johnson wasn't there. Allows Kittleman to give it to Neto. Neto loses it to Tamimi. Pavlotsky now, he'll go down on the easy challenge. Martinez with a very soft foul, but it allows Kalonji Pro Profile to slow everything down, move players forward. Two-thirds of the way done here in the first half. We will conclude the poll in just a few moments on who you think will win this match between Kalonji Pro Profile and Georgia Revolution. That ball goes out. Throw for Kalonji Pro Profile. Kamani Irving, he'll throw it back in. Demise, he'll send a long ball. Working down that far channel. He's going to have to get it back to Nelson. He's got to release it quickly right into Medard, but Medard was not able to control that ball. The Revs get out of an almost mistake. Lose the ball in the midfield. Kamani Irving. Controlled. That one will go out for a throw for Kalonji. One of these teams, when they win, it is potential that they'll be on the road. If you're going to be on the road with them, check out hotelplanner.com. They have special rates for the UPSL to give teams that are participating in the national tournament an opportunity for the teams and the fans to go along for the ride. Check out upsl.hotelplanner.com. Long ball out of the back from the Revs. Not going to be able to get that one to Aturia. Tiente comes back, retrieves it. Give it back to Demise. He'll go over to Kamani Irving down here in the near space. Pavlotsky, his pass a little slow, but he's still able to hold off Jermaine Hugh. Ben Davies. Tony Tiente now, center circle. Plays it to Kareem Tamimi. Not able to get all the way past Corona. Good cutoff pass there by Pavlotsky. Getting around Corona and off of that foul as Corona was given a little bit of a tug back there on Pavlotsky. Out for a throw. Ben Davies. And he'll go back to Demise. Now, Irving, he'll just send it forward. It'll roll out. It'll be a goal kick. So just about done with 38 minutes. Kalonji Pro Profile 0. Georgia Revolution FC 0 in this UPSL Georgia Conference Premier Division Final. Remember, if we end regular time tied, we will go to 2 15-minute halves. And if we still do not have a winner, we will go to the penalty spot. Georgia Revolution have already participated in a penalty shootout, and that was with LSA Norcross Pro in the first round. Went all the way to the 11th attempt before the Rebs were able to defeat LSA Norcross Pro. That ball will go out, be a throw for the Rebs. That match between Georgia Revolution and LSA Norcross Pro saw the Rebs play for quite some time down a man. Foul by Pavlotsky. Quickly back underway. That ball will roll out. It'll be a throw for Kalonji Pro Profile. Had to really extend to cut that ball off by Demise. Kareem Tamimi, double teamed. He releases. Trying to get it to Medard. That ball will bounce out. It'll be a throw for the Revs. 5 minutes ago, plus any stoppage time, we will receive. Did have one substitution in this first half for the Revs. No cards have been issued so far. That ball gets a deflection. It'll be a throw once again for the Revs. Kalonji will send it forward. Tamimi was trying to get to the ball. Center official decides that Tamimi was a little egregious in his challenge and he earns our first yellow card of the match. So first yellow card in the 42nd minute for Kareem Tamimi, number 9. Two players battling for position there. Tamimi gets it back off of Hugh. Getting past Jermaine. Holds up. Takes the shot and puts it in the back of the net. Kareem Tamimi from yellow card to goal scorer in just a matter of seconds to bring Kalonji Profile up 1-0. Take a look at this goal from Kareem Tamimi. Jermaine Hugh loses possession right there, receives it, gets past him, gets in a little bit of an open space there, takes the shot right past Chris Corona and makes it 1-0. So he gets a yellow card in the 42nd minute, and then he scores in the 43rd minute. Just after 46 votes, Georgia Revolution, they were 61% predicted to win this match. Kamani Irving. He'll send one forward. Headed away by the Revs. Neto now. Aturia. Gets it back to Neto. Atencio. But he was offsides. Just barely offsides there. Was Gustav Atencio for Georgia Revolution. Just about stoppage time. Now Kareem Tamimi again. I said a little bit earlier, and I will correct myself. The winner of this match takes on Kentucky, Tennessee. And that is the winner of Tennessee Tempo or Kai Storms FC. Then they will take on, potentially, a team from the Mid-Atlantic. Got ahead of myself there. Needless to say, it'll be a corner for Kalonji Profile here in the 45th minute. Kalen Kalonji take the honors here with this in-swinger. To the far post. Terry Jules tried to utilize that 6'8" frame. Was not able to connect there. He was able to do it last week. Not able that time. 2 minutes of stoppage time is what we have in the first half. 2 minutes. Chris Corona trying to give it to Kittleman, but just too much pace on it. Tiago is not going to be able to get to that ball in time. It'll be a throw for Kalonji. Georgia Revolution coaching staff will have to have a conversation at half, look for potential equalizer quickly in that second half. That ball will be knocked out. It'll be a throw once again for Kalonji. Want to get back in this match as quickly as you can. Center official wanting to have a conversation with several of the players. Kareem having another talk to Chris Corona as well. Jason Johnson with the ball, ready for the throw in. Headed away. And he'll get to do it all over again. Kamani Irving will run this down. As this track here at Charlie Jordan Field, quite wide. That ball will roll for quite a distance. Kareem Tamimi trying to take the ball off of Corona, not able to do so, but earns yet again another throw. And we won't even get to complete that throw, as we will end the first half with the score. Kalonji Pro Profile 1, Georgia Revolution 0. That goal coming in the 42nd minute by Kareem Tamimi. We'll step away for a few moments, allow you to get a beverage and a snack. Come back here in about 15 minutes, and we'll give you 45 more minutes of action here in the Georgia Conference Premier Division Playoff Final. We need a winner. As of right now, Kalonji Pro Profile 1, Georgia Revolution 0.
Yet. Looking for anyone. There's the shots and there's the goal! 87th minute, we get it!
Se juega en corto. Kishka que devuelve, tiran al arco y el gol. ¡Gol de LA10!
Champions of the United States of America, Spring 2025.
Hey, Coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans. So they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures.
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for? For the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer.
Yet. Looking for anyone. There's the shots and there's the goal! 87th minute, we get it!
Se juega en corto. Hishka que devuelve, tiran al arco y el gol. ¡Gol de LA10!
Champions of the United States of America, Spring 2025.
Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans. So they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures.
and bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for? For the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer.
Not yet. Looking for anyone. There's the shots and there's the goal! 87th minute, we get it!
Se juega en corto. Kishka que devuelve, tiran al arco y el gol. ¡Gol de LA10!
Champions of the United States of America, Spring 2025.
Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans. So they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures!
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for? For the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer.
yet. Looking for anyone. There's the shots and there's the goal! 87th minute, we get it!
Se juega en corto. Kishka que devuelve, tiran al arco y el gol. ¡Gol de LA10!
Champions of the United States of America, Spring 2025.
And welcome back here to Charlie Jordan Field on the campus of Shiloh High School, home of the Generals in Snellville, Georgia. It's UPSL Georgia Conference Premier Division Playoff Finals. Kalonji Pro Profile 1, Georgia Revolution FC 0. Larry Winger bringing you all of the action in tonight's matchup. Take a look at the stats in the first 45. Kalonji Pro Profile had 5 shots to the Revs 3. 3 shots on goal for the Revs, 4 for the Revs, 3 for Kalonji, 2 corners for Kalonji. The fouls, 6-4, Revs with the most fouls. Offsides, both each had 1. The only yellow card of the match so far in the 42nd minute was for Kareem Tamimi, number 9 of Kalonji Pro Profile, and then he scored the opening goal in the 43rd minute. That's where we are. Take a look at how we got here in the bracket. Pachuca, Georgia defeated the undefeated Potros FC in the regular season. And then LSA Norcross Pro dropping once again in the playoffs to Georgia Revolution. They were able to defeat Pachuca, Georgia. Atlanta United Academy defeated Atletico Buford, who had a sensational first season in the Premier Division. Kalonji Pro Profile get past Scenic City and then past Atlanta United Academy, and that is how we get to tonight's match. Like I said, the winner of tonight's match, they'll move on to the national bracket. You see it as it stands right now. They'll take on the winner of the Kentucky-Tennessee final, which is Tennessee Tempo and Kai Storms FC. That match will kick off 9 o'clock Eastern. And then Arlington SA, they will be taking on South Carolina United Heat. The winner of that match will take on the Georgia Kentucky-Tennessee champion next year. That last match will be next week between Georgia and Kentucky, and that'll be it for the season and for the year in that matter, because we will have the holiday break and then we'll come back. We've also got some action that's happening here in the Georgia Conference, that being in the Division 1, and their playoffs are going on right now. Angeles was able to defeat Augusta 1-0. Goal from number 30, No Yanez Robles, in the 82nd minute. Trying to earn an opportunity for promotion into the Premier Division for the spring. Kalonji Pro Profile get us underway in the second half, and it'll be Kalen Kalonji doing the honors. Can Georgia Revolution find an equalizer? That's the poll in the chat right now. Nasty little opportunity for a shot by Jules. Earns another corner for Kalonji Pro Profile. Take a look at that opportunity. It just kind of came out of nothing there. Jules lifts it over to Medard. And as it comes back to Jules, he just takes a swipe at it. And it deflects off of the defender. Goes out for this corner. It'll be in swinger. Essentially makes its way back. Pavlotsky puts it forward. Kamani tried the audacious attempt from distance. Goal kick for Georgia Revolution. Wanja Medard heads it. Ransone holding off. Kalen and Jules able to release. Finds its way back into possession once again for Kalonji. Jermaine Hugh gets that one off of Tamimi. Tamimi's got to be careful. He's already on a yellow. Kalonji Pro Profile do not want to find themselves down a man, as we need a winner. Kalen Kalonji plays it to Medard. Medard gives it right back to him. Pavlotsky gives it to Medard. Medard trying to get it over to the far side, able to do so. Johnson's pass will be cleared away. It'll be a throw. Johnson will get us back underway. Back to Demise. Gets past one man. Playing here to the near side. He's on a run. Makes the turn. Goes down. Earns the foul. Ricky Martinez committing the foul on Elgero Demise. Tony Tiente is going to get this opportunity 20 yards out. Two-man wall for the Revs. To the far post. Cleared by the Revs. And Pavlotsky not able to control that ball. Goes out for a throw for the Revs. Gives it, they'll get it back again. Chris Corona with the honors this time. And center official wanting to have a little bit of an extra chat with Kalen Kalonji. Try not to stall this match. Kalen gets a touch on it, and he'll send it skyward into the stands. Come over here to Hugh. Now, just losing possession was Aturia. It'll be a throw. So far in our opening poll in second half, 68% of you think that Georgia Revolution are going to get back into this match and equalize. See if they can do it. Kamani Irving plays it to Johnson. Tamimi with a nice little nutmeg. Not able to keep control. Neto has it. Plays it to Martinez. Got it to Aturio. It's bouncing around between players in the midfield. Back to Neto. He'll play it back. Good control of the ball from Salcedo. Got it to Atencio, but cleared by Kalonji. They just blast it forward all the way back to Nelson. Aline gets that to Aturia. Ben Davies up from that right back roll, able to get possession for Kalonji. And a foul will be committed there by the Revs man. You could see the battle between Kareem Tamimi and Chris Corona. That battle has been going on all match. This time, Tony Tiente, this one's 35 yards out. Expect him to just send this one forward. Into looping space. Give an opportunity for Thierry Jules to get that head on the ball, as he has about a foot of height over everybody else. But it rolls all the way to Nelson. Pavlotsky wins it in the midfield. Kamani Irving gets it to Tamimi. Tiente, Tamimi. And quickly, Tamimi is closed down by multiple Revs. They know that that is their main engine for this Kalonji Pro Profile attack is Kareem Tamimi. Gets past Demise. Tried a little bit of a cheeky back heel. Wins it back, does Atencio. Trying to switch to Hugh. Hugh has it, lays it off to Salcedo. Back to Martinez. Corona. Hugh. Kittleman. He loses his pass. Kalen Kalonji trying to get around Martinez. No foul is called. Martinez again. Salcedo holds off the challenge of two Kalonji men. Good tackle there from Kamani Irving. Physical challenges starting to come into this match. That ball will be knocked out. It will be a corner for Kalonji Pro Profile. Kalonji in control of the corner stats. You can see that wind blowing across the pitch right there at the corner where Wanja Madarid is. He's going to just kind of stand there, wait until Jason Johnson can come up to take this corner. It'll be an in-swinger. Center official has us holding up, having a conversation with players in the box. Jason Johnson gets reset. Lifted to the back post and beyond. And Tamimi's just going to take a swipe at it. Take a look at the weather as we move into the second half. You can see the temperature has already dropped to 32 degrees. Feels like 23. And it has been steadily dropping throughout the afternoon with that 14-mile-an-hour wind. Not a typical feeling here in the South. Tamimi has it. Tried to slide it across to Kalonji, just not able to get there. No handball called on Jermaine Hugh, but they lose possession. Work it over to the far side. Tamimi able to get there. That one will be knocked out, and yet again, another corner. Here in the South, we're not used to these cooler temperatures. See most of these players with gloves. Along with the long sleeves. That'll be another in-swinger for Kalonji. Nelson punches it out. Neto trying to release it. They lose it again. Pass for Atencio was a little off the mark. Win it back. Hold off that challenge. Saucedo will lay it off to Kittleman. He'll come over here to Aline. Back to Saucedo. Aline has to run that down as it's all the way back on the back line. I believe that went out, and it'll be yet another corner. Wasn't the best pass to Raymond Aline, and just wasn't able to hold it as it rolled out. Gives another opportunity for Kalonji. Wanja Medard over this opportunity. It'll be an outswinger. Kalonji has been using short corners. This one will go all the way to the far side and out. They've been utilizing short corners the last few matches. Haven't done it so far tonight. Something that Georgia Revolution must have also supported. Medard dispossessed Aturia. Kalen Kalonji. Jerry Jules wanted a foul, didn't get it. Jason Johnson's control of that ball. It's won by Neto. Saucedo, Jermaine Hugh. Tiente commits the foul on Jermaine Hugh, earns a yellow card in the 58th minute. Take a look at the foul committed by Tiente. That was even a little fast for our. Take a look at it again. Let's see, he just kind of comes right through him right there. Substitution ready to come on for Georgia Revolution, it looks like. So far, no subs for Kalonji Pro Profile. They've utilized the majority of this 11 throughout the last month. Kalen Kalonji spent a significant amount of time this season on assignment with the MLS Next program for Kalonji Pro Profile. Once those duties were up, he moved on here to the UPSL squad. It's the end of the day for Christian Ransone. Elaine Scarrett coming on. Again, Elaine is the leading goal scorer for this Georgia Revolution squad this season. Like I said, they come into this match, they only scored 19 goals in the regular season. Looks like Sam Pavlotsky is going to be subbed out. Very slow in these substitutions. Or is he being pulled aside to have something looked at? It looks like he might have a injury on his left leg that they have to attend to. Can't have any blood. In the meantime, Kalonji will play a man down. Sent long into the box, bouncing to Menard, and he has it. He will send it out with force. Not able to get it to Jules or Menard. Nelson will throw it out. Hear that wind coming off of our field microphone. Jermaine Hugh. Now Aturia trying to work down to Scarrett. Scarrett's able to get there. Lifts it towards the box. And it hits between the posts. It's not it is not a goal, as it hit the goal post and then the American football post. The Revolution thought that they had found the equalizer. They got excited there, but unfortunately for the Revs, not a goal. We'll take a look at the replay when we have a moment. Kalonji. They send it forward, trying to get it to Jules. Bedard has it. Lifts it over to the far side. Tamimi has it. Tried to give it to Jules. Jules goes down. No foul is going to be called there, as the big man just kind of slowly fell backwards, wanting to earn a penalty, not going to in that way. Lays it off. Come over here to Scarrett. That ball went out, and it'll be a throw for Kalonji. Pavlotsky was allowed to come back onto the field after that attending by the trainer. Jules wins it, gives it to Medard, and that one hit the outside netting. Let's go back and look at that opportunity for the Revs. And you can see when this ball comes forward, and we'll come back just a little bit. In just a moment. You can see when this ball comes in from Scarrett, it hits the two posts, and that's why Atencio's placement of the ball is not a goal. Headed out. Throw for Kalonji. That ball will bounce out. It'll be a throw for Kalonji. The other match is going on right now on the UPSL YouTube channel. At halftime, Lakeland United FC was 0. Fort Myers City FC was 0. The East has already been determined for the National Final Four. The West and the Southeast, two areas yet to be defined. Scarrett now. Quick passing between Scarrett, Aturia, and Martinez. It's in center circle. I'll make it all the way back to Nelson. Makes the turn. Does Atencio, keeps it in play. Deflects it right off a teammate. Aturia just not in the right place there. Kalen Kalonji loses that one. Atiente right there to assist. Kamani will give it to Johnson. Tiente lifts it back to Kamani Irving. He makes a turn, holds off Atencio, gets it to Johnson again. Johnson able to get it forward to Tamimi. Tamimi's in space. Plays it over here to Medard. He's onside. Trying to go one-on-one with Scarrett. Able to get past him. Goes down. It'll be a goal kick. Wanja Medard smashes the turf in disgust. Quickly back underway is the Revs. Aturia. That ball cut off by Pavlotsky. Trying to get it over to Tamimi, able to do so. Tamimi having to play back as he was double teamed. Trying to get it, and it'll be knocked out. It will be a throw. Thought about the throw. We'll lay it off, allow Johnson to come up to take it. Gives it to Kalen Kalonji. Pavlotsky has it. Now, headed right into the hands of Nelson. Was able to get that ball to Thierry Jules. Hasn't been able to find that success he had last match. Aturia makes the wide turn. And taken away off the Revs by Kalonji. Now here they come on the attack again. Kareem Tamimi gets past the first man, gets it over to Wanja Medard. He's onside. Doesn't control it completely. Has to play it back. Tiente wasn't there, but Pavlotsky is. And a foul will be called. Quickly back underway. And that one finds its way out for a goal kick. Take a look at that last opportunity. That was the foul committed on Medard. And it's right. I guess he wanted to call, then he calls that foul by Martinez. We always know that the North, or as we call it, the East, it's always ahead of the schedule when it comes to the national tournament as it gets significantly colder in the fall. That's why they already have their Final Four picked. Renegade FC will make their march to Irvine, California at the end of January for the Final Four. Offsides was Thierry Jules. Neto, he'll play it back. Salcedo has it. He'll play it to Hugh. Layoff there by Turia. He'll get it back from Salcedo. Atencio trying to give it to Salcedo and back to Aturia. Finds its way to Jermaine Hugh. Tries the switch, unable to get there. They win it back. Tamimi gets a touch on it. Finally, Tiente is able to control it for Kalonji. Good turn there by Kareem Tamimi, trying to get past. Martinez able to do so, sliding it across. That is a perfect tackle by Kittleman. He had to get that one right because Thierry Jules was on the back post ready to put that away for Kalonji Pro Profile. "70 minutes in, Kalonji Pro Profile 1, Georgia Revolution FC 0. Asher Menard has it. some of the news around the UPSL. Mamadou Dieng, who was a part of the UPSL Hartford Athletic 2, he is now moved on to Minnesota United. Another player moving up the ranks from the UPSL, along with the man of the hour that you hear time and time again, Jan Diamande, over in the Bundesliga, just scoring goals left and right. We have a bunch of players that got an opportunity to be called up. Kyle Reed, only 20 years old, he was called up to the Guyana national team. The UPSL becoming a significant developmental league here in the U.S. That ball's out. It'll be another corner. And it's not just the men. Diana Daywood from Next Level Soccer, she joins the Iraq's women's national team. So the men and the women finding development in the UPSL. This will be an outswinger from Kalen Kalonji to the far post, but it hits the American football, and it'll be a goal kick. Another substitute coming on for the Revs. So far, Kalonji Pro Profile not utilizing any substitutions. 2 substitutions for Georgia Revolution so far. Remember, 7 substitutes can be utilized by each team. Kalonji Pro Profile, they only brought 5 subs today. Georgia Revolution brought the entire amount allowed for substitutes. Salcedo is who came off. Player down on that far side for the Revs. It's Kittleman who's down. Remember, he was down right at the beginning of the match, only 80 seconds in. This time, it's his ankle, left ankle. Here comes the trainer. And with that cold weather, those knocks can be felt. And it was Rogelio Balbuena that came on for Salcedo. Another player down. This time it's Ricky Martinez who's down. He's back up. Having a conversation with the AR on the far side. Not sure if he felt like he was fouled. Both teams sharing possession. That one will be a foul before we even get to the throw. Kamani Irving was fouled. Gets us back underway. Bouncing its way out. It'll be a throw for the Revs. Here will come this sub. Kittleman is back on. See who's coming off for the Revs. It'll be Jermaine Hugh whose day is done. He had a good 75 minutes in this match. Tackle there by Kareem Tamimi. Getting it forward to Terry Jules. He is onside, holding on with Kittleman. Gets past him. He goes down. Is that a foul? No, it is not. Terry Jules was sure that he had earned the penalty off of Diego Kittleman. Center official differs. Johnson able to hit the brakes and clear that out for Kalonji. That ball roll out. Pavlotsky slamming into the Rebs man. Neto, his pass cut off. He still gets it back for this throw. He'll roll it out, let Scarrett take it. Atencio. He goes down from Demise, earns the foul. Intensity increasing here at Charlie Jordan Field. Substitute time for either side decided to use a substitute at that time. Atencio over the ball. Three-man wall. Right to Menard. He slaps it down and will drop down over. Maynard will send a long ball out. Controlled by Jules. Kittleman able to force him to knock that out for a throw. Hits the deck on that challenge, did Tiente. Kamani Irving, he'll roll that back to Maynard. Get out of a jam as the Rebs were pressuring Kalonji there on the far side. Jules goes down from Kittleman. He'll earn the foul right at the edge of the center circle. Gets it past the defender into the box behind Tiente. Tamimi with a good shot. Thought about a second one, not able to do so. Wins it back, goes down, no foul. Davies and Scarrett called back for that throw. Substitute. There goes Chris Corona for the Revs. Kalonji Pro Profile ready for their first sub. And it is Awanja Medard whose day is done. Zane Hilton, number 14, will be coming on for Medard. 81st minute. Kalonji Pro Profile holding on to a 1-0 lead over Georgia Revolution in this UPSL Georgia Conference playoff final for the 2025 fall season. One of these teams is going to represent the Georgia Conference in the Premier Division National Tournament. Tamimi is fouled by Scarrett. Blake White also coming on for Kalonji. There is going to be a yellow card issued to Elaine Scarrett in the 81st minute. Tehorn Walker came on for Chris Corona for the Revs. Cut off there by Demise, and he will send one forward to Jules. Jules immediately giving it back to Tony Tiente. He'll give it over to Zane Hilton. Good tackle by Kittleman. Makes it back to Tiente. He'll lift it to Tamimi. Tamimi will give it right back. Zane Hilton gets past the man. Able to keep it in. The Revs thought that ball would find its way out for a goal kick. Blake White loses it. Now ball forward for the Revs. Demise goes down and earns the foul. Balbuena called for the foul. Blake White came on for Kalen Kalonji. So we have about 7 minutes ago, plus any stoppage time. The Revs need to find an equalizer if they want to continue this match into stoppage time. Otherwise, Kalonji Pro Profile will find their way into the national tournament again. Something they have done many times. Made it to the Final Four in the spring of 2021. Earned the 3rd place in the national tournament. Defeating LAFC in penalties. Kareem Tamimi not able to pull that off. It'll be a throw for the Revs. Atencio, his pass cut off. Pavlotsky gets it to Jules. Jules let it run. Ends up getting over there to Hilton. Hilton will take a shot. Great save. And that one will be cleared for a corner. That was a great save from Nick Nelson, as Zane Hilton had space to come onto that ball. And you can see this ball rolling perfectly for Zane Hilton. And when he takes it, it was a great instinctive save there from Nelson. Another corner for Kalonji. This one cleared again. Foul. Kittleman. He was closed down by Thierry Jules. Allows Kalonji to come away with it. And a foul. Tamimi went down as well. Somebody that Kalonji Pro Profile does not need to be injured. Tony Tiente is back up. Tiente is still, Kareem is still down. Center official was not aware of what happened. He was busy observing with the Tony Tiente foul. Trainer coming on for another player, as we have bodies just all over the place. And it's Alik Scarrett, number 6, who's down. He's back up. He'll come off. Looks like just a cramp, but it looks like he's going to be replaced. Get some treatment with the trainer. Kalonji will get us back on our way. They're right at half line. Zane Hilton gets it back from Tiente. Zane trying to hold off 2 men, but Neto tackles, wins. His pass cut off by Davies. Davies will get it back again. Tony Tiente looking to switch it. Over to Kareem Tamimi, just too far for Tamimi to run down. We're in the 89th minute. Kalonji Pro Profile holding on to this lead since the 42nd minute. Can they hold off the Revs for just a little bit longer? Zane Hilton trying to run this down. Nelson able to get it to Raymond Aline. Aline was struggling to get to that ball. He's able to get there before Hilton. Jules not able to control that ball. It'll roll out. It'll be a goal kick for Nelson. We'll probably get a few more minutes of stoppage time than we did in the first half due to the amount of substitutions we've had in this half and a few injury times, but I would not expect much. Martinez will go back to Kittleman. He will send a long ball. Kamani trying to send it back to Cinder, not able to do so. It'll make its way back to Maynard. He will wait, hold up, and grab it. And we move forward again, but it'll roll out. It'll be a goal kick, a throw for Georgia Revolution. We're through 90 minutes. Almost thought about that one, not able to do so. Goal kick for Georgia Revs. Zane Hilton trying to spoil the party late. Pavlotsky wanted to get that one for Tamimi, not able to do so. 1 minute through stoppage time. Still waiting for a confirmation. Kittleman works it off of Hilton. It was a foul. Demise taking his time getting up. The Revs trying to move as many as they can move forward. The yellow card is out, and that is going to be issued to both Kamani Irving and to Diego Kittleman in the 93rd minute. Just a little bit of extracurricular activity in the box between the two players. Center official not having any of that as we are late in this match. We did not get confirmation of the stoppage time. We're already almost 3 minutes through. We had 2 minutes the first half. Rodriguez will send this one forward. Controlled by Atencio. Tries to lift it into the box. Kamani Irving clears it. Tamimi and Tiente. Back to Tamimi. He had it, but just of enough of a collision there with Martinez allows the Revs to come away with it, at least for a moment. Demise over to the far side. Neto to Aturia into the box. Cleared by Davies. It'll be a corner. Georgia Revolution throwing everything that they can forward. Needing a goal to extend this match. It'll be an even Nick Nelson, the goalkeeper, moving into the box. Need this in-swinger to find the back of the net. To the far post, punched away. Neto has it, takes the shot over the bar, out for goal kick. Center official says he's keeping an eye on the clock as Menard running down the ball to get us back underway. And that is going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. We're not going to get to the goal kick because we end this 90 minutes of action with a little bit of extracurricular there. Unnecessary. Celebrations begin for Kalonji Pro Profile as they defeat Georgia Revolution 1-0 in this UPSL Georgia Conference Premier Division Fall Playoff Final. Goal in the 42nd minute from Kareem Tamimi, and they win 1-0. They will get to represent the UPSL Georgia Conference in the national tournament that'll kick off next week. They will take on the winners between Tennessee Tempo and Kai Storms FC. Will it be the national champions back in the tournament or the newcomers, Kai Storms? That match will kick off in about 2 hours in Tennessee. Or actually in about an hour. That'll do it for us here at Charlie Jordan Field for the Georgia Conference. Thank you for watching the Georgia Conference here on the UPSL YouTube channel. You can catch all of the Georgia Conference action over on our channel, ASMG TV. For us here at the ASMG TV studios, I've been Larry Weaver. Thank you so much for watching this matchup. It ends Kalonji Pro Profile 1, Georgia Revolution 0. Have a great evening, everybody. Happy holidays.
This has been a presentation of the UPSL. Any use of this broadcast without the written consent of the Atlantic Soccer Media Group is prohibited.